The Frankly Speaking Roof Cam, brought to you by Boss Security and Horseheads. Contact them today for all your business and home security needs. Welcome back to Frankly Speaking here on WYDC TV Big Fox. I'm your host, Frank Acomb. We're broadcasting from the Hesselson studio. And in that studio, it's time to talk about a classic, The Young Frankenstein. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
All right. That was my intro. Okay. Well, how perfect is this? Because everybody knows that Mel Brooks just celebrated 100 years old, right? Mm-hmm. And this is arguably one of his biggest classics, but this is, how would you say, translated to a musical? We all know the movie. So tell us a little bit about, I guess, if anybody in the world doesn't know about Young Frankenstein, tell us about Young Frankenstein.
Hit it.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, the movie's iconic. Mm-hmm. And the script really stays true to the movie for the musical.
Okay.
And I think, well, obviously Mel Brooks was involved in that, so all the comedy is there. Having the music adds to the comedy. Yeah. It's really funny.
So it's the same storyline. So a scientist in New York, Frederick Frankenstein, but he goes by Frankenstein because he doesn't want anything to do with the Frankenstein name or legacy. Mm-hmm. So he finds out that his grandfather, Dr. Victor von Frankenstein, has died, so he has to travel back to his estate in Transylvania to take care of that, and he ends up meeting like Igor and Frau Blucher and all of these other crazy characters and Transylvanians, and he ends up becoming a Frankenstein.
Yeah.
So it follows the same storyline.
Because as we keep mentioning that the film is so classic, do you find it kind of intimidating to take on a classic, either as director or as Igor?
I find it to be exciting.
Yeah.
I also find it to be exciting. Like, I think it's just really awesome to be able to lean into that humor because it's so wild and crazy. You can really have a lot of fun with it. So.
And how do you prepare, in your case, for the acting role, and you prepare as your role as director?
I have been preparing for this for over a year. Okay. When I was directing Heathers last summer, that's when I knew that I was going to direct Young Frankenstein this summer. So I have been preparing for over the last year, gathering my production team, getting people interested, trying to figure out how I wanted to execute this. Because given that we're a community theater and we're not for profit, sometimes our resources are limited. So often you have to get creative with what you can pull off and how you can do it.
Sure. And before I ask you how you prepare for Igor, when did it actually start, like from rehearsal till, and it's kicking off on the 14th? How long is that process?
So we had auditions in May, and we started rehearsals the first week of June.
Okay, so that's pretty quick turnaround.
It really is, and that's why you have to, as a director, you really have to prepare, and it's an insane amount of work. Anybody that's never directed a big musical like this, it's a crazy amount of work.
Yeah, I would think so. And how do you prepare for your role as Igor?
Well, it's a very silly role, and I'm a very silly person, so it's not too hard. The physicality is, I just kind of jump around a little bit and get into the creature mode. Sure. The hardest part of it is getting the Cockney accent right.
Oh, yeah. Because you got accents and you got singing. There's a lot involved in being a part of it.
Yeah. Putting it all together is the hardest part. But
have you sang in the past?
Yeah, I've been parts of a lot of musicals in the past.
Yeah. Speaking of that, this isn't your first time as a duo, as a team.
No.
No, you've done this exact same thing before, right?
Yeah, our first show, I think that was our first show together. Yeah. Was it our first show?
I think so. That was my first show.
2019, we did Young Frankenstein at Corning Community College.
Okay.
Courtney was in the ensemble, and I was actually working at Corning Community College. I was their stage manager, and I also did like everything behind the scenes. I helped paint the set, build the set. My friend Annabeth and I were running sound effects and scene changes and cues at the same time. Oh, wow. So I was very heavily involved in that, and so was Courtney.
So going back, and again, it's kicking off this week, what is the size of a cast for something like this?
So our cast has 46 people in it.
Oh my goodness.
I like to try to have it be a big cast for shows in Powers Theater. One, because it's such a big, beautiful space, and two, because I want to get as many people involved as possible, because I want people to feel included and to be a part of this. So my production team is over 30 people, so I'm actually trying to keep track of almost 90 people. So it's...
Wow.
it's really crazy, especially right now.
Yeah, that's amazing. 90 people to sign up to do anything. That's a big number.
Yeah, I have a lot of really awesome people that have worked with me on many projects, and then it's always awesome to get new people that you've never worked with. Like, I have people involved in the production team and the cast that I've never worked with before. So it's always awesome to like build new relationships.
What would you say that the favorite part of being involved in something like this? What is the favorite part for each of you?
My favorite part is, let me just say Igor is my favorite character that I've ever played so far.
Okay.
So much fun. But I just love all of the people that are involved in theater and playing around with my friends.
Sure.
And everybody's just so great. So that's my favorite part.
For me, it's seeing it all come together and having all of these different people from different walks of life, people of all ages.
Yeah.
We have people, the youngest person in our cast is, I think, 9 years old.
Yeah, I think she's 10 now.
Or 10, and our oldest person is in their 70s.
Wow, that's amazing.
And it's just amazing to have everyone come together and create something. Like, it sounds cheesy, but it really is beautiful, and it gives me goosebumps even talking about it.
Sure.
Because it's just so awesome. It's like, wow, we did this. You know, look what we did, guys.
Well, and you mentioned how it all comes together. So what does it feel like getting this close to opening night?
I think it's so fun now that we're in the Clemens Center space.
Yeah.
For me, not so fun right now.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Will be fun when we open next.
Right.
Open.
Yeah.
But right now, we're continuing to add elements at every rehearsal at this stage. So until we get into just dress rehearsals where we're just repeating everything and we have all of the technical elements added, I'm right now in the stressful part of it as a director, but the fun part's coming for me soon. I'm glad you're having fun. I'm glad I can tell you're having fun, and that's perfect because watching you is just the best because she's the best.
Well, and as we get this close, what does a typical rehearsal like? Is it a lot different than when you first started? Other than I know you're getting better and you're like that, but time-wise, more intensity as you get closer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we start, we do kind of small groups, and when you get closer to the end, when everybody's working together, it's more fun for me. I love to have an audience, so.
Sure.
But it's really getting all those elements added together, so it's a bit more chaotic, and it's getting, like I said, like 80 people in sync with each other.
Right. And I'm surprised that many people, 80 people, can fit it into their schedules. How many people cancel at a rehearsal each night? Or are they all there? You can't cancel?
Dude, I don't want to talk about that.
Oh, does it happen?
No, when we get into the space, you're really not supposed to have any conflicts or like life happens, things come up.
I see.
But so sometimes it's tough because like I won't have a full cast until Wednesday.
Oh, okay. All right.
And that's terrifying as a director.
I can imagine.
It's scary.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Oh, wow.
Don't be scared.
All right. I'm glad I touched on a sore subject. That's good.
Oh my God, scary.
So people should know, because we've all, I keep saying this, but I think everybody's seen the movie. But who is this performance for? Age restrictions, anything like that? Or what would you recommend?
I recommend anybody, I mean, it depends on your kid. Every
Right,
kid's
sure.
different, but I recommend a parent with you if you're under like 12 or 13.
Gotcha.
Because there's some sexual innuendo.
Okay.
But it's really silly. It's not super obvious.
Yeah, like Mel Brooks.
It's
Right,
just,
yeah,
it's not, it just depends on how you feel and
Mm-hmm.
how your kid reacts to things, but it's not scary, even though it's about a monster.
Sure.
And it's not really dirty. It's silly.
It's silly.
Yeah.
Would you recommend that people buy tickets ahead of time?
Yes.
Yeah. You can get them at the door, though.
Yes.
Okay. And where's the best place to go? ClemensCenter.org to purchase your tickets. Can you find out more? Like, where can they find out more about Elmira Little Theater and all the great work that you do?
They can go to Elmira Little Theater, I believe it's .org.
Okay.
They can also go on our
is.
social medias. We have been making a lot. Erica Fiore has been making incredible, like hilarious TikToks for us. I think our TikTok is just at Elmira Little Theater.
Okay.
We also have Instagram. We have Facebook. There's a lot of information, and we've been doing a lot of posts. And Erica Fiore and Annabeth Wheaton have been really amazing at, giving us those shout outs online.
So what's next for Elmira Little Theater? Or no, let's say what's next for you guys each.
What's next for you, bro?
Oh, man, I don't know. I'm hoping to go to school very soon.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
I actually, in the fall, I help manage Tag Sylvania.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So I'll be there, and I also work at the Clemens Center. But a next theater project, I am working on something, and I'm still trying to solidify details, and I don't want to say what it is.
Don't say anything, but
because
will you come back
it's so
on?
super sick and awesome that someone will try to steal my idea.
Gotcha. Well, you'll come back on then when that happens?
Oh, definitely.
Okay. All right, now I like to ask this. This is the toughest question I can ask before we go. What is each of yours favorite song in Young Frankenstein?
Mine is, I have to say Transylvania Mania.
Okay. All right.
Deep Love.
Deep Love?
Because it's... That song is full of innuendo, and it's so funny because it sounds so serious and, like, romantic.
Yeah.
But it's really dirty.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. All right.
And
well,
Abby sings it perfectly, the actress.
Oh, great. Well, thanks so much for giving us so much time this morning. Best of luck. Coming up this week, it's Mel Brooks' Young Frankenstein, Elmira Little Theater Presents. It's at the Clemens Center. Thanks for being on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. We'll be right back with Frankly Speaking after this.